Hi there. Believe it or not, these little guys are raccoons. This one's called Nice versus Real, fed up with Miss Goody Two Shoes, and it's going into the Embracing the Shadow series, being whole. So one's kind of like a shadow of the other, and we're learning to get along. Huh. Okay, this is the first journal from November 13th, 2010. The Mayan day was 2 monkey. It's an interesting time for me. Just a second, let me make the font bigger here. Interesting time for me. Mind would like to think that things should be stable, be regular, be predictable. That comforts mind. Well, they're not. Not at all. Are you making friends with this? Perhaps sit with the discomfort that may arise and just be with it for a while. It will dissolve eventually, but not if we run from it. That only prolongs our pain. Anyway, I have yet another different sense of self this day, which of course won't fit into words. It never does. Yet one writes, one speaks, one uses words. Some kind of craziness this is, but it's the best that we have for now. Better times are coming, though, when with our true, deep spirit within us, this will really get to speak. How this will be, I don't know. I just know it won't be words or mere telepathy. Something else, something deeper. Okay, what is different about today? This is ever a good question to ask the self, to inquire into, especially upon arising or early in the day. Maybe with morning coffee before the rat race of the mind intrudes. Our spirit is more accessible early with the dawn or the morning somehow. No understanding of this is necessary. It's just something that can be experienced, something that just is. So, what is different? Have you had anything of discomfort, even pain lately, running through any of your days? I won't be surprised. I know that I have. I see its benefit, the growth it brings too. Though we don't want to look at or to look too deeply into our own darkness, this is necessary and beneficial for those who want to rise. We're looking right at that which is holding us back. The darkness that appears from within is that brought to the surface by light. Simply trust that this is so and inquire or observe. What gift does this particular mess bring? Then just watch. No need to answer. Remember, this isn't a mind thing. And that's what I do anyway. I don't set myself up as anything all-knowing or perfect. This is just a sharing of what works for one of your kin. We're all kin, did you know? Kin is only one letter short of the word kind. Let us be kind, first to the self, then to the one who seems to be other. Mind doesn't know, but heart knows there's no such thing. All is the one self. What is different? I seem to be allowing the self to be less than perfect, to be not scandalized by the darkness I see. From within has actually erupted that repressed aspect of that one who for so many years, probably many lifetimes, tried so very hard to be good, to please, to be accepted, to earn others' high regard. That one That Goody, that sweet little girl, is now strongly rejected. Her ways are rejected, not her. That whole thing is a lie imposed from without that way of being. That's a really good way to lose touch with the self, the soul, the inner essence or being, seeking to please this way. It forms a total betrayal of self, capital S. I reject it. Besides, I'm freaking tired of being so nice. To hell with that. I'll be real from now on, as real as I can be. Nice can go to the dump. I've no more use for it, for its ultimate phoniness. Screw nice. I'll take truth every time. Now, do be in heart for this. Mind will want to come in with its ideas. It no doubt supports this being nice thing. Heck, there are so many who are only content to look at the bright, happy side of things. They are still trapped in this tar, this mire, this travesty of light and truth, this very false self. As long as being nice comes from the head, throw that out. It is useless. It is garbage. The only thing it is not is just real. It's built on phoniness, very much a part of our programming, my friends. It seeks to manipulate and control as well. But only from heart can this really be seen, be experienced. Head will still be arguing for nice. The nice that arises from heart is anything but nice. It is real. It is compassion. It is deep as the oceans and deeper. Nice is junk imitation next to this. Compassion is not nice. Compassion just is. Okay, so I'm kicking Miss Goody Two-Shoes out of here. Take a hike, chick. Nice knowing you. But not anymore. You just disguised me, kept me from finding the real, authentic self. One-way ticket, chickie. Take a violet flame bath or 12. You're out of here. My commitment and intent is to be nothing that's not real, and that includes you, honey. Take a major hike. Get the freak out. Well, talk about demonstrating something right while sharing it. Very nice. We're buried in masks, endless masks and disguises, my friends. As we clean up our act, and this seems interminable, I know, but as we do this, we will be continually treated to new views of the false self. The one that mind tried to be, tried to imitate the real self, but mind never does get it quite right. And thanks Source for that, else we'd be deceived even longer. This way, as we make the rises in consciousness that come, we can see through new masks every time. Aspects of self we thought were quite real, now we see into the phoniness behind. Polite isn't friendly if you soothe someone's mind at the expense of their soul. Let that sink in. To soothe the mind at the expense of the soul. Something to consider from heart, and more motivation, perhaps, to stay out of the mind, which is the one that behaves in this false way, taking manners for value above soul, above light, above truth. And I hate to use the word truth in such sentences. Mind will always take that one wrong. Mind has this pallid, tinselly image of what truth is composed of, and mind couldn't be more wrong. Truth isn't that. If it can be thought of by mind, that's a guarantee it isn't the truth. Now, if you're having problems with this one, I prescribe a good dose of Byron Katie for that. She'll heal what ails you. Mind, no one's mind ever had a true thought. What? You mean even Jesus' mind? Someone says. Well, yeah. Know why? It's an oxymoron. There's literally no such thing as a true thought. The two are mutually incompatible. And Jesus and anyone real operated from deeper levels than that. If you're having trouble with this, I feel for you. You've got some diving in there to do. At a certain point, this will all suddenly dawn on you. Until then, though, well, you're just trapped in the mind. Maybe your mind has been doing a good imitation of the heart for you. But if this gives you trouble, then know it's just mind. It isn't heart. Heart knows this stuff, inside and out. Looks like I've got the frozen mouth syndrome again. Oh well, the eyes still work. See, we get to this place where we just know some things, and I can't explain it. You just know, and it's really very clear, too. It has a calm clarity about it. You just know. There's no explaining it either. Know why? Because to explain it is to de facto be in mind. It's a wonder we can ever use these little symbols of letters, sounds, and words to communicate at all from the heart, really. I marvel at that. I really do. I don't know quite how it's done. I'm just glad it's not me speaking these words. I know for a fact that I couldn't do it. If it happens, that's proof it ain't this eye. It isn't doable, my friends. If it gets done, well, that's source or spirit there. And same for your journals as well. Journals can be quite magical. They're really a portal to the light of the heart, if you can see this, maybe even if you can't. So, if you've got something that's just been bugging you tremendously, trying